Hey creative people, welcome back to the channel. We are about to fly through the imaginative clouds and land straight into the world of AI creativity. Today's mission: style reference codes for coloring book pages in Midjourney. You heard that right. We are going to crack open the top 10 style reference codes that give you the most printable, frame-worthy, zen-inducing color pages you've ever seen. So pour yourself a coffee and let's launch into the black and white universe of line art. Alright, a quick system check before takeoff. For anyone who's new to Midjourney and its interface, can go watch my beginner's guide on Midjourney website interface. It is pretty detailed and straightforward. To begin with, SREF stands for style reference. Think of it as a style GPS. If you give Midjourney your idea and the SREF code, it says, "Cool, I know exactly what aesthetic vibe you're aiming at. Let me draw that for you." So you don't have to give extensive details in your prompt. Just --SREF followed by the code for the style. There are millions of SRF codes. I'm bringing you my top 10 that have clean lines, good contrast and zero distractions with unique style direction. So let's jump in. To get a glimpse of what is the style aesthetic of a particular SREF code, the prompt will be period symbol --seed and any random number that can give us consistent results for comparing, --SREF and the code, --aspect ratio. To generate coloring pages, the prompt will be coloring book page --seed, any random number, --SREF, the code, and aspect ratio 3:4. I have tried two different Midjourney models, version 6.1 and the latest version 7, to see how different an SREF code results in both. Versions can be changed in the settings menu before prompting. Let's see what each SREF code has to offer. Style reference 484, colorful, cartoon, whimsical. This style reference code by itself has a 2D cartoon feel, very colorful and whimsical. The coloring book page generations in both versions are expressive, thick outline and ideal for coloring books of kids. SREF 517, Baroque Floral Whimsy. This style reference code has ornate Baroque style flowers and detailed landscapes. Amongst coloring book page generations in both versions, I prefer 6.1 as it is more detailed and suitable for coloring book, ideal for teenage coloring books. SREF 676, Sepia Vintage Illustrations. This style reference code by itself has a vintage feel with sepia tints and tones. Very fantasy-like. This one's one of my favorites. The coloring book page generations in both versions are fantasy-like, detailed and ideal for teenage to adult coloring books. SREF 823, Grunge Caricature. This SREF code generates a gritty, dark, caricaturish feel. It's coloring book page generations. In both versions, I prefer 6.1 as it is more detailed and suitable for coloring book. However, version 7 generations are ideal for stickers and digital art. SREF 1158, Gentle Mint Meadows. Style reference code by itself generates mint minimalist drawings. Sometimes less is more. Generations from both versions are extremely clean and minimalist. Perfect for beginner coloring books for kids. SREF 1379 Monochrome Stylized Drawing. This style reference code has a monochromatic, gloomy, pensive vintage illustration style. Coloring book page generations in both versions are detailed, vintage, and mysterious. Ideal for coloring books for adults. F2055 Oriental Storybook. This style reference has a heavy Oriental influence, heavily detailed and dominated by color blue. Amongst coloring book page generations in both versions, I prefer 6.1 as it is more detailed and suitable for coloring book. Ideal for adult coloring books, posters and stamps. Style reference 2447 Vector Illustration. This style reference code by itself generates minimalist drawings with solid fill just like vectors. The coloring book page generations in both versions are minimalist, simplified and crisp. Outlined, ideal for kids coloring books, sticker books, digital planners or any other cutesy merch. F2977 Ornate Elegance. Our reference is ornamental botanical detail meets illustration with ink rendering. Amongst coloring book page generations, I prefer version 6.1 as it is more detailed and finished with proper outlines. Ideal for adult coloring. SREF 3264 Punk Fantasy. This style reference has intricate punk illustrations with a fantasy feel. Amongst the coloring book page generations, I prefer version 6.1 as it gives detailed portraits with proper outlines. Ideal for teenage and adult coloring books. P7 generations are more artistic and suitable for graphics and wall posters. So there you have it, 10 epic style reference codes you can use right now to start printing your own Midjourney powered coloring books. Now I want to hear from you, which style reference blew your mind? Or better yet, share your prompts and generations in comments. Like if this video added value to your creative process, and let me know if you need style reference suggestions for any specific task in your creative pipeline. Don't forget to subscribe for more creative AI deep dives. And until then, keep creating.